Yeah, cross their T's. They made sure they didn't fuck up on this. So if they did do this, technically they didn't break any laws. That's what it's looking like. You know what I'm saying? It's just morally fucked up what y'all did. So it's definitely crazy. I don't know who's to blame or who's lying at this thing, but it's just like I don't honestly see him making a big, you know what I mean, fuss about all this if it isn't true.
The only thing
that could have came out. Like, I mean, behind the scenes too.
I was gonna say
It definitely could have, but all it takes is one person to get a hold of it. I don't even think he probably didn't. Okay, let's go to the media with this. It took the right person that got a hold of this story and took off with it.
I think it's way more damage than done than just like them taking money. Like the emotional damage is pretty. It over. You know what I'm saying? It outweighs the money that he made. So
because this is supposed to be my family. You know what I mean? Like I was in the house with y'all. Yeah.
The only thing that was weird was like people on Twitter was talking about taking Sandra Bullock's awards away for that movie, and I was like,
they wanted to try to take
ridiculous because like
that's a whole
she ain't got nothing. She had nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
All she,
She do that.
Yep.
actors already getting played right now. You know what I'm saying?
Like all the slave movies and all.
Yeah, if you just want all this.
I take all that away too.
Yeah, like,
Well, to your point, if at 18 somebody approach you and say, I got this, I need you to sign this, and it's a conservatorship and you didn't read it, that's on you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why they making sure everything. Yeah, exactly. And that's even to more than them. That's still not against the law. That's still just morally wrong. You know what I mean? You haven't broken any laws.
Because he signed it. Like at the end of the day, he signed it.
Oh yeah, we definitely talking morally here, but
I mean, like,
and you gotta think about it. That's the world we live in, bro. It's all the legal paperwork, that type of shit. You can get away with anything if you have the legal documents to back up what the fuck you're doing.
they smart enough. They didn't come to him and just say, all right, we gonna sign. You gonna sign this?
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't like that. Like they took him in. Like,
Yeah,
you
condom.
know, I know you don't have a
Condom.
family. We gonna
Yep.
take you in. Boom, boom, boom. And I don't. Hold on. Let me get on my ass real quick. How did I watch that and not think something was up?
Oh no,
Like,
I always
you
did.
should have.
Every time, bro.
That shit
I
just
swear.
scream, get out.
Every time I watch that movie, even today, I'm like, bro, this is so fucked up.
I ain't never even watched that.
But
shit,
they make it such a good movie and situation. Like you don't, I guess, think about it. But then
turn it into it, like,
when you start thinking about like, bro, he was so. You think about his past and like,
you don't.
you're
he
like, bro,
didn't
this
know.
is fucked
Yeah,
up.
he
Like,
know. Yeah.
this nigga couldn't read.
They got my ass.
And they kind of made him go to Ole Miss. Like, well, not made him, but you know, they kind of put it in his.
That
They
part of the
groomed him.
movie when
They
it was
groomed him,
like,
bro. They groomed
where he
that
going? You know, where he
There
going
you
to
go,
school?
groom.
Oh, I mean, we're trying to make him go to. You trying to like?
You know what I'm saying? They're disguising it as, oh, we gonna take you in, boom, 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 boom. Like, look at this big ass nigga. Nigga.
And
you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, really, if they really weren't on that type of shit, you know,
You done put yourself in an
Yeah,
ugly
they put
picture. You know what I'm
themselves in a
saying?
bad
Even if, because this is how it looks. So even if they did do this shit from a pure heart point, you know what I'm saying? You still kind of put yourself in that picture to make it look like this. Because some way along the line, you know what I'm saying? Even if you are doing this from a good place, you didn't make it clear enough to this boy that this is what's going on, because these are the feelings he had been hiding this whole time. You know what I mean? So you clearly didn't make something clear enough to him.
Only reason why I think that this is stupid. The movie came out years ago.
what was that 08? No.
Why you
Yeah,
wait
before.
till now?
That's what I said.
No,
he
it-
said
it
his
take-
lawyers.
it does
He said
take
his
a while
lawyers.
to-
From what I heard, he said his lawyers had been going through his finances because he like had a feeling that he didn't get his money. Like, I guess he felt like he should have had more money. And then he said his lawyers started going through all his contracts, his finances, and seeing how much money he's really supposed to have. And then I guess it came
does
up
take a while
that,
to-
oh,
to
hey,
see.
you never got no money from this blindside shit.
If this was a lie, that's what I'm saying. If this was a lie, not that you didn't get all
I
the
feel
money.
what DJ saying.
This was a lie, like he's saying it was. Why it take you this long to say something? I would have been when the movie came out. I'd have been like, oh yeah, sue. That's it. Like y'all gonna lie like this? Okay, cool. Don't worry about it.
oh, you speak.
So we don't know all the behind
Well,
the
they
scenes.
could have kept it going. Like, whoa, that wasn't us. You know, that was the producers. That was the, you know, say
That-
they changed
that is
it.
the thing.
Like,
We don't know
what?
what's
Why
going
did they
on.
say that? You know,
You never.
you got, hey,
They
you not
coulda
looking at what we
sold-
talking about.
They could have sold that story
Yeah.
for far. But
Yeah.
then again, though,
They know exactly what they're talking about.
Right.
then again though, like the movie is. I don't think they said it was nonfiction. It's a movie, so
Oh yeah.
so some movies that are about people are loosely based and they can be changed and rearranged. And I mean the story is absolutely true. It can be made up. It can be like from the core true, but then like around it can be made up.
The Temptation movies.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff there, but it's also some of the stuff is thrown in to tailor to the audience,
like the Titanic,
make it more dramatic. Cause probably realize that shit is probably some of that shit probably boring.
It's like the Titanic, bro.
Titanic, like, come on now.
They're gonna give you some sob story. In the reality, this motherfucker really thousands of people died that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and all y'all remember is 2 motherfuckers falling in love.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know,
a love story. Like, it's some bullshit.
Yeah, so man.
I'm really surprised, and this is a touchy subject. I hope I don't offend anybody. I'm really surprised they haven't tried to take a stab at making a 9/11 movie. I'm honestly
bro,
Eric.
I wouldn't say
no, low budget.
Like,
I'm talking about blockbusters. There's no
box office.
Yeah, there's no blockbuster. Yeah.
You got to name me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. There was one. There was
literally one called 9/11.
Yeah, there was one.
That was a documentary.
In theaters.
It was on two.
No, I remember. I know what he's talking about.
They did
And there was one called Flight 92 or something like that.
Okay, no, yeah, I remember that.
And it had stopped right before they had hit, right?
Bin Laden shooting it too, didn't they? Called Shooter or something like that.
Yes,
I ain't seen that.
They did like in the mind of the dude that was.
I missed that one.
The operation, I guess however y'all call it, operation that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that gotta be. I don't know. To take one, I know that operation took a long time, but the incident itself probably didn't take that long for an hour or 2 hour movie.
Yeah, to stretch it out to
That is true, but like you say, you have to do a lot more before. Like you have to there's a lot
waking up, eating breakfast and shit.
No,
get in the car.
The movie's more than that, bro. You learn about each of the people that are in the group that go over to do the mission. You learn about their family, who these people are.
Oh,
you learn about the lady that
that
spent months like researching and like following this nigga and having
all
people
of that
like spy and do all this stuff. Like it's more than that. There's enough in there. But the actual mission took like 30 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. And it's not even like on some funny shit. Every time I think of 9/11, I think of Final Destination. And like it just well, no, because of the first scene when the plane blew up and it was like I always think of that. Like it always brings me back to that moment. That was a scary ass movie.
Correlation.
When I was younger, that shit used to scare me.
That's real. Thinking on it as a child, like.
I didn't understand how bad it was. So.
Hold on, let the DJ go and then we gonna hold off because we
like when that all went down. I cannot fathom like. As I'm older, I cannot fathom anything like happening like that, and this is still shocking to me that like in my lifetime, while I was in elementary, we shut the whole school down because of that.
Yeah.
And like, how did that can even happen? Like in my mind, I can't picture it happening, even though I know it happened.
Yeah.
Like as an adult, I can't just like.
But think about it like this.
Don't
though.
do it.
It's more now though. You so numb to it though, DJ, because now it happens almost on a daily basis now, bro.
So much.
Because now niggas ain't crashing the plane. We ain't gotta send no terrorists over here. You know what I mean? We got motherfuckers here that's gonna shoot the schools up. We got motherfuckers out here that's gonna shoot the grocery stores up. You can't go to the movies. We gonna have motherfuckers shoot the movie theater up. You know? So it's just like we done low key done grown numb to the shit that even if it low key did happen, I honestly feel like it wouldn't even affect us the first time the way 9/11 did. You know?
Go ahead.
To your point on that, like how we treated that 9/11 situation, we don't treat those school shooters nearly as bad.
Nigga, that's exactly what I was about to say.
We don't
like,
even.
If
we
we
executed both of them, we don't even do shit to these motherfuckers that
the
shoot up
only
these
good
kids.
thing that came out of 9/11 was everybody was unified for like
2
couple
weeks.
They would.
And after that,
Oh yeah, it was a good morning. It was a while.
You know why it was long, and then Hurricane Katrina happened, so it was even longer. So like people got really, a lot of people came together because like it was just 2001 to like 5 was like weird.
Felt like America.
Yeah, you gotta really think about it though. Our lifetime, the
We lived
era
through a
we
lot of
in,
shit.
we really hit a nice sweet spot as far as
did.
just history as a whole. Because a lot of great things have happened also, but a lot of things, but that's what I'm saying in general. A lot of things have happened good and bad in our lifetime frame.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Within the past 30 years,
Nigga,
just as a blip on
30
time.
years, yeah.
You know,
Crazy
some
to
crazy shit done happen from COVID to 9/11
I was just
to
about to say
Katrina.
that.
That's
You know what I mean? To
We
fucking
didn't know.
the internet, technology, all this has happened. You get what I'm saying? In our time
And
frame.
we skipped a catastrophe though. Like it wasn't we didn't go through the Great Depression.
Well,
I'm
think
about
about
to
it,
say
bro.
It's
We
shit like
really,
that.
Million Man March.
if you
No,
think
no,
about
we,
it, bro,
we didn't though.
we
Like,
lived through
We didn't live through nothing.
like the pandemic is somewhat of a not an apocalypse, but like
Respectively, that was more okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's been
The
shit like this
pandemic was
before.
not as bad as what the media and the head talkers made it seem. Yes, it was a pandemic in the sense of yes, people died from a sickness, yes, but compared to other things,
I just think about all the shit we
it
lived
was
through.
not what it was not.
I
as
can
deadly.
agree with
COVID
you.
I
was
feel what
not
you're
as
saying,
was like in a whole. I don't mean personal opinions, personal situation. Like I said, my uncle died from COVID, so. But I'm talking about as in a whole, it was not
Compared
what
to
they
other
said.
I
It
feel what
had
you're
other
saying.
agendas attached to it, money and things of that nature, and I'm gonna stick to that.
That brings up a great question. Like,
Okay.
if we can all go through that together.
Okay, bro. Nobody's
What do y'all think is the top 10, like, from now throughout history, is the top 10 things that, most
Like-
devastating things
You should
that
probably do
America
like
has
next
been
30 years.
God damn!
That's
like-
happened in America.
Yeah, like, whether it's slavery or,
It's tough.
rights for women, rights for black people,
Gays.
that 9/11, COVID. Like, what do y'all think is the, like? Well, we can do top 5.
Top 5, obviously, for us blacks, is gonna be slavery, of course. It has to be number 1. That is like the Michael Jordan of bad things happened to us.
That shaped a lot
I
of
would
the
have-
country. I would say
In new times, I would say the civil rights movement.
that's the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's kind of
Well,
So y'all in the group. Civil rights is number 1. Number 1, civil rights.
Okay, I
mean,
Slavery,
that's
civil rights. Yeah.
that's what he.
Slave
That's,
rights.
yeah,
Slavery, civil rights is number 1.
Okay. But are we talking about black people or just in general?
No, just
No,
America.
general.
But y'all gotta also think about America only.
Yeah.
You know, 9/11. You got to throw 9/11 in there.
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
after that happened, that
changed a
changed
lot.
like
Game changer.
a lot of shit.
That changed
like,
a lot.
Number 2. That's number 2.
Cause that changed travel. When travel is very big.
So we got slavery, civil rights.
Oh, I got one.
9/11
I
too.
got one. Y'all ready for my one? This might be number 1
Shit,
right here.
COVID
Slavery.
might be in there for
Nah, this
everybody
might be
with
my
social
number 1.
distancing. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
bro.
got number. I got
COVID
2 good
changed
ones
the
right here. Here we
world.
go.
It changed the
Here we go.
world,
Y'all
bro.
ready? Cocaine and AIDS.
In real life, that's real shit, Eric.
Nah, he might.
But I was not cocaine, but heroin. That was like
No, that's a
I
cold.
think it was cocaine.
Yeah, I was talking about specifically
Crack?
cocaine.
The
Yeah,
drug
crack cocaine.
The war on
epidemic.
drugs.
The drug
Yeah,
epidemic.
war on drugs.
Drug
There we go.
epidemic.
War on drugs. Okay.
Damn, that
That's
That's
it.
a good one,
and,
Eric.
and the administration of AIDS. That was one. Yep.
that was it. The Tigi
Y'all
experiment.
didn't hear him say administration
Just-
though.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. He ain't hear that one.
They
He ain't hear
didn't say
that one.
administration.
I was listening. I
What was it? Tuskegee experiment.
Tuskegee
What's-
Airmen?
Experiment they
What's
did.
that?
We talking about some Chernobyl shit?
No, it was like something they did. It was like a vaccine they only gave us, or something like that.
Us as African Americans?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ah,
You don't know about that for real?
I don't know. You
I know
lost
they
me.
did
Look
when they
that
was
up.
doing giving people LSDs
I think that was me.
MK Ultra.
For sure.
That sound more familiar.
Yeah, they gave like they was testing our drugs on people and all that. And it's
The
just
PlayStation.
No.
No.
Oh, no, the internet. There we go.
The internet for real, yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, there we
now
go.
you got to put that in.
Yeah, I remember when we thought the world was
This right
on
But that's worldwide.
Oh yeah.
Tuskegee
2012.
syphilis study.
Oh, that
Oh,
makes
shit.
sense. That sounds like some shit that do.
Yeah.
For real?
They administer syphilis too. I didn't know that.
I did not know that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. news.
That's recent.
No, it's 1932.
1932.
Oh,
That was during
damn.
the Great Depression.
Did you ever think the world
Yeah, they
was
like it was like they was giving us syphilis or
On
something
purpose.
like that. Yeah, like on purpose.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I need to read up on that. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I don't
Well,
know.
you was like an expert.
And what? So,
No.
on what you said. What you just say, Joe? What
No,
you say?
Stop,
2012, the Mayan calendar, that fucked me up for about at least 8 hours.
When
That
that
was-
movie
that
came
was
out,
a-
that
I
fucked
was
me up.
scared.
I
that
was
A
day.
Mayan
bit.
calendar?
On the Mayan
Mayan
calendar,
calendar.
it says that the world was supposed to end.
That
in
did fuck
2012,
me up.
Then the
but
movie came out right after that?
Yeah, that
Oh,
shit
that's-
was-
I ain't gonna lie, that shit
It never
fucked me
said
up.
the world was going to end though. It said it was going to be like a grand awakening, like
And
a,
it was.
A rebirth.
I thought it was. I was scared of the 2000s. They said it was going.
Y2K, I was a little
Y2K.
scared, but then at the same time, I ain't gonna cap. I was
DJ,
still a little still childish.
You know
so
why I wasn't scared of that?
Yeah,
And
fully
it's
understand it.
going back to wrestling.
For a second, Chris Jericho.
Hey, but no, that's why I wasn't scared because I was like, they joking about this shit. Like Vince McMahon was already like in his billionaire stage, so it was like
But they really didn't know. Like
He knows
1999, it was like we don't know.
they didn't
like,
at the same
They
time.
thought-
But I was like,
The reason
nah.
for Y2K was they thought it was gonna be a great reset with the grids,
Yeah.
and things like that. So it was like the way the numbers was it's like it's a whole system like of numbers. They thought when it reset,
When
it
it
was gonna
did
shut
zero.
the grids down and
Yeah.
and that was gonna turn the world apart to a stone age.
Yeah.
So that's what the whole scare was.
That shit resetting right now. The grids,
Ooh.
the weather, the well in
It
Texas,
really is.
the winter the grid shut down, and in the summer them motherfuckers is like high as hell right
But you
now.
see how like even on a minimum scale, like if them grids go down, we're in the club.
We are fucked.
We've only been an advanced civilization for like 30 years, so I want everybody
Y'all
to.
talking about 30
Well, I'm
years?
talking about what y'all talking
Yeah,
about.
we have. It's only been 30 years. Advanced, yes.
we
It's only been
have.
30 years.
Go, George Washington would
Okay,
drop
I
right
think-
now.
I'm
He'd be
thinking
like,
about
"What
it.
the fuck?"
My bad, I'm
Like,
thinking from another. Okay.
don't forget, we have shit. We have this.
30 years.
We only been advanced for 30 years. That's crazy to think about.
30
bro.
years is
When we was born, nigga.
2000,
But if you think about it,
Since like 1990 to now is like.
Think about it like this, Joe. Like, think about it like this. Your dad was probably seeing like the civil rights stuff going on.
Yeah, like the last.
I think about it all
Yeah,
the
like
time.
the ending of it. They probably was just like they probably was kids when that shit was going on. That's
I-
my dad was like,
Bro,
he's like 60.
I was
You're
legit.
right, you're right.
I was just talking to my granny actually, and I was supposed to ask her like, it was something I was thinking about. Like, I was skipping through channels and I passed by like the movie The Help, with all the.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, Granny, she had to be alive in like 1940 something. I was like, was you a maid like to some little white kids? I was thinking about that shit. Like, she probably fucking was. Like,
You ain't asking that.
no. I didn't get the chance to ask her, but like it crossed my mind to like,
Did
I
you
want to
and
ask her that
Frank?
shit.
Was y'all in the same house? No.
Damn.
That nigga said, and Frank.
And Frank.
Did you know Anne Frank wrote that diary? You see the
Oh
diary?
my
nigga?
God.
The story about you.
She got another movie coming out too.
For real?
You need
I
to
just
stop
seen
that shit.
Nah, but yeah.
I low key. Nah, I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, please stop.
Please don't do this.
R.P. Anne Frank.
But that is crazy, bro. We've
I
only
heard that
had
was loosely based
technology
too.
for about as long as we've been alive. That's just nuts.
But
Like
that's
advanced technology.
for the last
like,
30 years?
like,
That's what
like
Eric was
internet and
saying.
shit.
Yeah.
That dial up was crazy.
Yeah,
If
dial
we
up.
had to predict,
boy. I remember AOL, nigga.
can I get deep with y'all right quick?
Pause. But yeah.
Pause before we get out of here. Okay, and I had a conversation with somebody like this the other day. Like,
Oh yeah.
they said every great empire has stages, right?
Okay.
You know, it's the state of. I've got the first state, but technically what I'm trying to say.
Scott did.
Okay.
That's my answer.
They're saying we're in the state of confusion. That's what they said. All great empires go through, like where they're questioning genders, they're questioning ideals and things of that nature. Then it's the great fall after that. Do y'all feel that? Do y'all feel like we're in a state of confusion as a people?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think
Nah,
so.
I
I
think
think
we're
They
the
it's
said
opposite.
Rome was doing it. They said Rome. It happened with Rome. Happened with
I think we are in a state of
Egypt.
confusion.
Things of that nature. So these great empires, they went through these stages, and they're saying a lot of philosophers things of that nature saying we're in a
I feel like we're in a stage of power. Like every individual
Exactly.
feel like
They right.
they have a like. It's gonna sound crazy. Like Dragon Ball Z, you have a certain power level. Okay. Like so, you got
I'm Broly.
you got
They
the
saying the same thing though.
you got like the
Yeah.
presidents who have the most power, and like and then okay, I'm on the internet. My word means something, so I got this certain amount of powers. If I can get everybody who has the same 10 level power, we can create 100 power.
And
I'm
then
saying
you
the
would
same thing though,
become
because at the end of the day,
influencer.
what he's saying is 1,000%. But what is that? Confusion.
Exactly. That's what I'm
You
saying.
ain't nothing but confusion.
It's a
You
bunch
know
of
what I'm saying?
confusion.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying the same shit.
We live
bro.
in the
Y'all
arrogance
saying the
of a
same
lot of
shit.
confusion.
Honestly,
Because
I
for
think
you
it's
to
the
sit
opposite,
behind
bro.
a keyboard and think you got the same power as the president just because everybody else behind that keyboard feel what you feel,
Prime
you
example.
confused.
Karens. It's pure confusion. Like you're not finna. You're not,
He's right, bro.
but nah, think about it, bro. Like
Where does he go?
think about the fact that Okay, think about a small little white woman coming to you and telling you some shit like she really finna do something.
You can't do this here. You can't.
Yeah, like that. You have this type of authority, and you really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people have that mindset now. Like, you just have a power that you don't have.
I gotta disagree respectfully, of course.
Go ahead,
Joe. Honestly, I feel like we're in the Enlightenment era. Like, honestly, I feel like we were in a state of confusion. Like, just recently, I feel like we were just recently in that confusion era. But I feel like a lot of people feel empowered. A lot of people are like starting to read and like research shit. A lot of people aren't getting their news from the news and all types of stuff like that. I feel like a lot of people are really tapping into who they are and like fighting for what they believe in and stuff. And because of that, we're advancing as a civilization faster. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At the same time, to his point, I get like the confusion because it's gonna turn back into what we talked about earlier with the Shannon Sharp stuff. You thought that it was already in place that he was on first take because of a report.
Mm-hmm. But we was that easily.
False. Yeah. So if what's his name?
Joe Biden?
Skip?
No.
Stephen A.
If Stephen A. wouldn't have came out with that report, we would have believed what the report said on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Which
we was
further
confused.
pushes confusion.
We was confused on what until it was clarified to us. That's what happened.
And that's why I said I agree with Joe 1,000% though, bro, because it's just like it's to bounce off you. It's an overload. It's too much information. It's too much, and a lot of motherfuckers don't have a good, for the lack of better words, a decipher meter. People can't really decipher to the best of what's real and what's not, what's good and what's not. So you have the majority vast of people going around doing what feels good best to them, which it kind of helps you advance as a civilization. But just to me and my personal idea, I feel like civilizations advance faster and further when they all on one accord. When we all on one accord with the same values, same morals, same, you know what I mean, all of that, we all going in the same direction versus all five of us friends, but all five of us believe different things. You Baptist, you do Buddhism, you know what I'm saying? You Christian, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's different.
America,
but you get what I'm saying? Not to say it's bad, but I'm saying that's what everybody is on something
Buddhist,
different.
Though.
But I like the Buddhist. But now on a serious note, but what y'all not realize too, like even when I bring back these great civilizations, like you said, Wes, you feel like we're enlightened and we're coming out of, like, you gotta realize Rome was the same way. Rome modernized half of the damn world.
They did.
Egypt did the same, and they all failed. And the reason why I say that is because, from looking at history, when empires get to a certain point, like I'm not trying to necessarily bring God into this, things get humble. And I think we're in a point where everybody's gonna potentially get humbled very soon. I said I don't know what that's gonna be. I'm not.
That's different though.
Like, no, it's
like,
not.
No,
because you gotta look at
as
history.
far as Rome though, like you looking at like a dictator telling everybody. I'm saying, listen, you telling a dictator telling everybody what to do. It's like a chain of command. I'm at the top. Lindy, you need to go out there and pick this mow this grass every day, and you do what I say or you die. You do what I say or you die. You looking at it like that. Eventually, as he keep telling everybody what to do, man, I ain't finna do it. Let's all get together and overthrow this.
Let me ask you this.
That's different from
if
now.
If the government passes a law, no matter what the law is, right, you have to abide by it, right?
Exactly.
Because
that's why I said it's the nation. You're talking about like a dictatorship, but it's still like, as far as Joe's saying, a nation as a whole.
Law,
exactly.
There's no going against that.
Yeah, you can't. There's
or
nothing.
You will be in jail or.
Well, see, the difference is we have a choice.
Yeah, we still have choices though.
No, yes, that's true. Like, that is true, and I say it might not be in the same sense of maybe an actual Rome or actual Egypt or actual Persian Empire.
I feel you.
But what I'm saying is, to be honest, we're still under
control.
No, yeah, a dictatorship, but not in
a sense of one
plain
motherfucker.
form, because you gotta look at it. We have one person as the face of our nation. That's not how it was originally formed. The government was supposed to be by the people, formed by the people, not the government. The government doesn't work for us now. I don't care what y'all say. The government, like tax money and things of all that, that does not go to our essential needs. Yes, some things as in roads, yes, maybe, but no, huh?
You going to Ukraine?
No, but I'm being serious. Like they're paying billions of trillions of dollars of shit we've never heard of. Like areas we would never see with our human eyes. They're paying trillions of dollars that could be going to the homeless in Baltimore. Could be fixing schools, but we don't see trillions of dollars every year. That's what I'm saying. The government is not. And I'm being real because I feel like, no, I don't know everything. I'm not gonna talk. No, but like that's what I'm saying. Like this is not what it seems. In which I'm glad to be here. I'll be lying. I'm not fake. I'd rather be in America than anybody else, but I'm saying like
I don't know about that now.
We have. You ever be somewhere else?
I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
To your point, to your point, as I posed this question before on the previous episode, what and y'all answer what would it be like without this structure? Y'all said it'd been chaotic.
But it's not. You could just make it a different type of structure. You still need some type of structure, but not this kind. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, I respect America. Like, yes, I talk all this shit and I say something, but I respect what we have here.
Like, believe it or not, we like one of the best structured places.
I'm saying we have to look at it with its flaws.
Y'all gotta go anywhere else. Y'all be stressed.
But like Joe saying, it's a give and take though, because the reason why DJ saying you for real, you'll be stressed out because it's just like this is honestly, even though we got so much shit, we have so much shit going on over here because this is the land of the quote unquote free. 80% of the shit that go down over here in the States, it does not. That shit ain't being played in the rest of the world, bro. Yeah. Like the rest of them countries ain't playing that shit. You know what I mean? So you can come over here and truly be quote unquote who or whatever the fuck you want to be. Yeah. And like no bullshit.
Let me ask you this: why do we have a Democratic Party and a Republican Party? Does anybody actually know why? No, nobody. Now, let me tell you why I disagree with this, with that theory alone.
You better go in.
No, because we need to realize.
I agree.
We need to realize, like, if we're supposed to be the people, they're automatically pulling people apart. Like people, like that's why I say I really don't care about Democrats and Republicans. We're all supposed to be for the people as one. Come together as I'm not coming as a Democrat, which I have my own agendas and my own biases. Yeah. In the Republic, I'm doing the same. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this shouldn't be. Like, but it's so prominent.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of go ahead.
Yeah, I get. I mean, I get where you coming from, but it's like, okay, if we're okay, let me see how I explain. Okay, the sports. Okay. You got your team. West got his team. Y'all both going for the championship, which is the president. Y'all have to have those teams to, you know what I'm saying? He needs his people to, cheer him on to get him the championship. You need your people to cheer you on to get to the championship. I think it can't just be one. No, can't just be one
battle royale.
No, you're looking at it from the.
No, he didn't give you he didn't give you the best analogy, but he's right on what he's saying. Like the democracy is set up to where the people vote on the best candidate. So it's designed to be fair. Now we've turned it into Bloods and Crips. We turned it into some bullshit.
Because it's not about policy. It's not about policies anymore.
Yeah, it's not a. Well, it's about politics now.
Yeah, but it's not about the actual people policies.
Policies. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, it's like people are saying and doing whatever they can do to get in office, and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Like instead of. Because, like you said, why are we arguing about human issues? Like, we should agree. There's stuff that we should agree on just on the fact that we're human.
Humanity, yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where...
to piggyback off of him, we all are like... The president is really like a... It's like a gold chain. If diamond chain. It's flashy. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I want to wear. Ooh, I picked that, but really, it's not even him. That's why we got three. We got three branches of government that shit has to go through before it even touch him. It has to go through judicial and executive branch before it even touch the president. So we all looking at this flashy diamond presidency, and we forget about the judges,
the Johnny Dang,
and Congress and the Senate that it has to go through.
That's why I was going with it.
That's why like these past couple of years I ain't really been like I've been hearing it like we have to get control of the Senate so we can make sure all these which was a lie on Biden's part as well. We got control of the Senate and shit still ain't fucking.
It's the people that you put in there, like.
Yeah,
but I got you on that shit, right? Keep it real.
You got damn near 90-year-olds still in, you know what I'm saying, in the house, and it's like.
But that is a system put in way before we was born, right?
Yeah.
Not, and what I feel, at least in my opinion, I could be wrong. I could be wrong as hell, but this is all calculated to keep, like I said, people with power find bigger and better ways to keep power.
They do.
So it's like.
But see, the thing in our generation, I think a lot of us are gonna maybe not our lifetime specifically, but I think like y'all kids and they kids are gonna see a lot of shit and be able to do a lot more. Okay. Like they like you said, Joe, some shit gonna happen to where things tumble, and it might not be in our lifetime.
Because I feel like it's definitely to end this up, to end it and wrap it up. I definitely feel like we definitely are in the dire need of a revamp of our whole, setup we got going on, from the education, from the from the government to the policing. It's a new generation, it's a new time, and there's time for new laws and new way for things to be handled, bro. Like I said before, plenty of times, on the podcast before, I honestly feel like if we just honestly, and I know it's so embedded and structured in people that it's in their mind that it's unbelievable and it sounds fake, but if we just had a whole new setup, bro, just from scratch, it's a whole new. We ain't gonna go do the government no more. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, I got the perfect plan, but I'm saying if we just had a whole new setup of the way we handle things, just per America, I feel like it would definitely be different, or definitely.
Even when we was kids, I was hearing people talking about like, what if they rewrote the Constitution?
Yeah, just an update. Get that bitch an update.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
They should,
like the New Testament.
Like, they should. That Constitution was not wrote for this America.
That's what I'm saying.
They need the new Constitution.
Need a revamp.
But I'm New Testament, new Constitution.
But more of the story, guys. Vote. That's it. That's the only way. That's the only way we gonna combat. Unless y'all want to all get together and do an absol set and overthrow this bitch on the ground. Facts. I know niggas not gonna do that.
Exactly.
So let's fucking vote. That's it.
I mean, I'll talk about it off air, but I'll tell you why.
Let's do it when I smoke this black outside.
Let's talk about Alabama.
And do it at the local level. It's not always about the president. Like in your city. In your blocks, vote for that. Like, make change there first, and then we can speak.
When Jay-Z throw his hat in the air, just know it's on. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to see how off air. We're going to start talking. Michael Jackson case got brought back up.
This has been another amazing episode of the 5% Podcast. Thank everybody for tuning in. If you want to see our lovely faces, we're here live every Friday, or mostly every Friday, on YouTube, Facebook Live. Go on to the Instagram at the 5% Podcast. The number 5, don't spell it out because you're not gonna find us. You can click on that link tree in that bio. There you can find this video, our latest videos, our previous videos, previous episodes. You can listen to them via audio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeart, all those great DSPs. Anything you can think of, guess what? We own it. YouTube, Facebook. Only thing we ain't on is Twitch yet.
Or Rumble.
Boom. But go on there, check us out, like, subscribe on everything. We love all our fans, our supporters. Some we know, some we don't know.
We love y'all.
I am your leader, your boy DJ. I'm always here with my fellas.
Hey, appreciate y'all for coming again. I really am glad to have you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the show today. It's Rick, and hope to see y'all next week.
Thank you guys. Like my boy Eric said, man, we really do appreciate you guys, that do tune in. Just keep your heads up, and we're going to keep moving, y'all. I love.
Facts. Hey, y'all go subscribe and go like, you know what I'm saying? Do all that on the internet and fuck with us. Brian in the building.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Mary West 817. Hope you're having fun. See y'all next week.
We out. Peace.
Peace by the beach, baby.
So, y'all at the Atlanta Falcons Stadium, this is the $20 meal they have.
Ooh.